Hello, how are we doing today? Hey matey, you at school right now? Focus on school, dude. Focus on school. I can always be here when you're not at school, but school is more important. And the wards will always be on YouTube, so you don't need to worry about missing out anything. Today we're gonna focus a little bit more on blood magic. So the last time we had blood magic in the Undergarden, there was this one ritual which allows you to get these like different types of will crystals. I had created the thing, but I forgot to make it once we moved everything to the overworld. So today I want to get that thing back up and running. You're gonna go to the gym with four of your friends. Sounds good, dude. Sounds good. Hope you have a good time. So I'm just going to try and recreate that ritual, but also there's another ritual which goes along with it, which I'm going to try and get done. So that is on the docket for today. Also, I need to figure out, maybe I should just do a whole other row of chunks over here and claim them. So I have a little bit of extra space to play around with, and I think I'll do the ritual over here. We do have another chunk. Oh, this is a little bit on. Oh. Okay, so maybe I can do it in this chunk. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. So I'm going to set up my blood magic ritual over here. That's going to be for the will crystals and like getting all those different types of crystals. And I'm going to try and automate that process today. So first thing I want to do is get rid of this. I'll probably get rid of these and this and this. Okay, you go away, and I need to put it down over here. So I need to make a little bit of. May not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Okay, I guess that was the witches. I need to make some space for my ritual over here. So let's go ahead and do something. I don't know if I need these plums anymore. Do I need these plums for anything? I don't know. But now I'm just gonna remove these trees. If I need to plant them again, I shall do so. And let's get rid of this. Wow, that's a lot of seeds. That is a lot of seeds. Should also probably remove this tree. Look at those yellow leaves. There we go. We got a rogue log over here. And we do have some yellow leaves over here as well. So you can go. And I suppose this tree has to go as well. Also, what I did was I made the atomic disassembler work on normal mode instead of fast. So it's a little bit slower at mining, but at least I have peace of mind that I'm not going to insta-mine stuff that I don't want to, which I think is infinitely better. Alright, so that being said, I think it's time to flatten this surface out a little bit, because working on a non-flat surface is kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and just do this. Okay, I think this can work. Hey. Okay, maybe I should replace the bottom layer with dirt, because there's really no point in having grass blocks over there. Okay. Yeah, that will absolutely do. And then Let's do one line of these. And then we can switch out to grass, and I can just diamond one the grass. Perfect. Now no one needs to know that we've done this. And that will just eventually turn from dirt into grass. So we've got a little bit of flat land over here now to work with. And I think I need to figure out how to make this work. So there's one thing that you need to focus on in the blood magic ritual, which is there's two different types of rituals I need to do. So if you look at the list of the rituals, there's the crack of the fractured crystal. So this is one that we need to do. But also there is the resonance of the faceted crystal. This is another ritual. So basically these two rituals are what we need to put up together somehow. And I think they might actually go together. I'm not 100% certain, but I want to try this out. So if I visualize this and I like put it on the ground, let's say over here. Did you not like, hold on a second. Why are you not attaching? Is it because of the wand? Nope, that's gonna go underground. I do not like that. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's grab block. Doesn't matter which block. I'm just gonna center everything around this block. Now this is chunk base, so this is gonna be a 16 by 16. So I'm gonna do 15 instead. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can place this over here. That's the center of the chunk. Now the problem is we do have some blank runes spilling over into this chunk. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this should be 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go one block on this side. Okay, so that's going to be pretty much where I can center this for now. Although I might be able to go one block extra in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fine. So this is where I want to center this ritual. If I visualize this, there we go. Finally. So basically what I'm trying to see right now is if I put down, let's say some white wool in this area. I'm trying to figure out how these rituals are made so that I know if they can be placed on top of each other or no. If they can, then this will solve a big problem. If they can't, that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. And then this, this. Okay, so that's that. I'm not sure. Is there a block over there or no? I don't think there's a block over there. So if I gotta do something like this. Oh, come on. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so maybe I need to just stop visualizing this now and see what structure I've built. So it seems to be something like this with the cross in the middle, then the 4 over there and the 4 on top. Right, let's see if we've got this correct. Yeah, looks to be. Oh,
chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Get up and stretch. I just sat down. Hi, Camilo. Alright, let me get up and stretch. But I think I've got this structure exactly the way it's supposed to be done. Alright, I'll get up and stretch. Hang on. Okay. Thank you for that, Camilo. Right, so this is the first ritual. Now I am going to need some more dye so that I can get a different type of wool for the next ritual. Can I do this? I can do this. Nice. And the second ritual is resonance of the crystal something. Resonance of the faceted crystal. Now my question is, does this go on top of this one? So let's find the answer to that, shall we? Do you go directly on top of this one? And it does look like it goes on top. Maybe I just need a block over here. And let's see. Is this it looks like a perfect fit, doesn't it? Looks like a perfect fit. If I did something like this, is there supposed to be a stone over there? No. So it's going to be something like this. Then the master stone is going to go in the middle over here. Then there's going to be 2 of these on each side. I don't normally build with wool, so this is a little bit weird for me. But I believe this is how it's supposed to be. Because blood magic normally does these rituals in a way where they're supposed to build off of each other. And I think this might be it. So there's 19 of these. And how many do I need for this? I need a total of 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 plus the master, which is 21. So I'm missing runes somewhere in order to make this work. Where am I missing runes? Oh, there we go. I see them. I just missed out this like one side over here. And that is a total of 21. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. So I believe this is correct. This is how the ritual is supposed to go. And then the way this is going to work is you have the crystals being created over here. And then they should be broken by this white wool ritual. And then I need to figure out a way to pick up those rituals and then move them into my system. And yeah, that should be pretty easy. That should be fairly simple. I can do the same thing that I did yesterday, which is basically set up like a stable wormhole so that I can get more, stuff like Nebu and stuff. So yes, this can definitely work. Right, the first thing that I need to do though is going to actually be break this. And let's set up the other ritual, but we need to see how many of those ritual stones is this going to need. 44. So I need a total of 48 total runes in order to make this work. 48. That's quite a bit. And the master ritual stone goes in the middle over there. And then all the other rituals come out. Okay. We need 48 because the master ritual stone needs 4 ritual stones to make it. So you start off with... So these 44 total runes does not count the master ritual stone. Yeah. So let's go ahead and make those. Hopefully it's not too difficult to make these. I think I need like some abyssal crystal or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done these. Now I do have the 20 and the master ritual stone, which is for the resonance of the crystal ritual. So I need to make more of these. Now that needs more reinforced slates. Right. I always forget about that. Yeah, it does need abyssaline, which is pretty easy to make. But we're going to need how many of these? If I want to make 44 ritual stones, or 48, my bad, I'm going to need 96, which is a stack and a half of reinforced slates. Okay? A stack and a half, which is exactly twice of how many slates I have right now. Great. Of course, I do have reinforced slates over here, but I'm using those to make a runes. So I'm not going to touch those. So let's grab some more other stone. And let's see. I need 64 for 64, so I would need 48 for 48. So I need 24 of these. That should be enough. Let's see. So we got 48 of that. I need some flux dust. 48 of these. And then for source, how many would I need? 48. I think I need 12. Because 12 fours are 48. Yes, that makes sense. Yep, 12 fours are 48. I can math. Thankfully. I can math until the alphabet gets involved. When it comes to algebra, that's where I lose it. Right, so that should be fast enough to make a bunch of other stone slates. Thanks to our time in a bottle, this is fairly quick. Also, it's probably because the source relay is... It's got like so many batteries that it can pull from that it makes the crafting process a little bit easier. Normally it's not this fast. And I think that's the last one. There we go, 96 are the stone slates, perfect. So I need to turn these into first blank slates and then reinforced slates. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this and say only blank slates are going to be allowed. Hey Slutty, factory hopper? Yeah, factory hopper seems to work pretty well there. I mean, you can put any hopper in there, it doesn't matter. I just happen to have one on hand, so I just put that there. It doesn't really matter which one you use. Why don't I batch craft? I am batch crafting. For the future? I mean, you need to have those materials to do that. So I'm pretty much running low on other stone at this point. So if I don't like craft carefully, I'll run out of other stone. And then making other stone needs arcane stone, and making arcane stone needs a lightning process. So it's a bit of a situation. Summoned a trader? Summoned a trader? What for? I have a trader that I captured in a soul gem yesterday, but I don't think I summoned a trader. Was I supposed to? Oh, for other stone. I didn't know you can. Oh, the occultism one. No, I didn't know you can do that. So you're gonna have to teach me that. Whoops. Okay, I'll just put reinforced slates as allowed. Okay, are you gonna go faster, or do I need to take time in a bottle for you? There's a quest for it, converts 1:1. I see. You mean this one? This is Spirit Fire, which is Arcane Stone to other stone. It is 1:1 as well. Hey, Tater. Okay, show me this quest from occultism. Which quest am I looking for? Is it the blacksmith? No. It is not the blacksmith, is it? Trader still wants arcane stone? I'm not sure about that. Also, I'm not sure which one. Bottom right. Oh, this one. No, that's not it. Okay, let me just put this in and check. Otherworld trader. There's only an otherworld sapling trader. I wonder if they removed that. I wonder if they removed the other trader. That is possible, by the way. Because that would have been a little bit OP, right? It would be an unintended interaction. Like, they want you to go through the arcane stone to other stone, like, stuff. You summoned him and he still wanted arcane stone. Well, there you go. The trader still takes arcane stone, it was just more efficient. More efficient than putting it in Spitfire. I find other stone is actually not that difficult. The difficult part is actually getting the arcane stone. This thing is pretty simple. You can automate this with just like a dispenser or something. But making the arcane stone, that's the process, because you need lightning for this. This is where it's always been a bit of a issue. Yeah, routers can do that as well. That's true. Okay, what did I need these for? I needed them for the ritual stone. Okay, let's go ahead and make the ritual stones now. So I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna need the orb. I think the magician orb should work. And I'm going to need abyssaline. I have 1 abyssaline. Great. Automating lightning crafting for anything with 5 or less ingredients is actually not hard at all. I guess so. I guess so. Could just go strip another underground site. For other stone? I think it's actually more efficient to do it with the lightning. Because all you need is clay, pretty much. There we go. Firmament is the most annoying one. Yeah, firmament is definitely annoying. I can get behind that sentiment. Alright, so this is going to make the master ritual stone. So we have enough for both the rituals now. I'm trying to automate the crystals today, Spluddy. Not just making them, but also extracting them. So I'm working on those 2 rituals, which is the resonance and the other one, which is called Crack of the Fractured Crystal. So I'm trying to automate this today. I think this is going to go there. And then I just need my ritual diviner set to... Why are you doing this? Crack of the fractured crystal. There we go. Ding. Perfect. So I would need to activate this, right? So we need the weak activation crystal. It's made your first compressed iron. Nice one, dude. How does it feel? I remember the first time making that compressed iron. It's so annoying because it like burns in your inventory. But I figured out a way like to get rid of that effect by just standing in water. while crafting, and it works. Okay, next one is going to be resonance. So this one is going to need to be above this. So let's grab another wool. I'll visualize this. You hate Pneumaticraft? I used to. Now I've like grown used to it. But yeah, at first I used to hate Pneumaticraft as well. You do not need faceted. What? Yeah, this is the one that I broke from the Undergarden. Remember, I moved everything from the Undergarden to the Overworld, so I'm just rebuilding this one. But the other one I had to craft because I'd only done one of the two rituals. You didn't have enough crystals? No, I definitely don't, and I need to make more, right? Wait, what the heck? Did this mess up? So you can make the 4 aspected clusters? Yes, yes. Okay, why did this make the wrong thing? The master sits on top of the other one. What? Okay, I'm a little bit confused here. Okay, help me out, guys. Help me out. I'm a little bit confused. Okay, why is this doing this? I'm pretty sure this is not supposed to happen. Faceted only needed to create the 4 faceted crystals. Once you can make your own clusters, you no longer need it at all. But isn't the whole process of this, what the heck was that? Isn't this whole process meant to automate the collection of the crystal clusters? Okay, hang on. I'm getting mixed messages here. Yeah, so this ritual at the bottom is the one that breaks crystals. So you're saying I don't need the first ritual anymore? Why would I not need the first ritual? That's what I'm trying to understand, because I don't understand that. Why do I not need the first ritual? I just have will crystals. I don't have their clusters. I just have some will crystals. You may only need the one that breaks the crystals. You do not need the one that splits them. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why I don't need the one that splits them. Craft those into clusters. How do I craft these into clusters? Okay, so if I do this, then this makes a corrosive crystal cluster. And then what? What do I do with the corrosive crystal cluster? No, I never made the clusters. I never made the clusters in the first place. I just made the will crystals. You put the cluster down somewhere and it'll grow crystals. Like automatically? So then what's the point of this ritual then? It's only used once and then that's it? That seems a little bit silly. Wow, that is actually ridiculously stupid. I thought that both of these go in conjunction with each other. The clusters you create are the exact same as the ones you create with that ritual. Then, oh my god, then there's no point in me making those extra ones then. Why does it not say anything about crafting the clusters though? It did a few weeks ago? You can't expect a streamer to remember things a few weeks ago, bloody. Okay, so I still need the crack of the fractured crystal. So let me go ahead and make this. I think I already had it set to that, but okay. Right, so I think this one is back to normal if you don't want to have to manually break them. Yeah. Okay. So this one should now be active. Let me check how much LP. Why do I only have 18,490, 440? What the heck? Why is my LP going down? Well of Suffering is eating it all? I don't think it can do that though. I'm producing the Well of Suffering. It shouldn't eat that much LP. I should be producing more than I'm eating up. Yeah, this is my orb. Oh, wait. It's not my orb. Where's my orb? Oh my god, no wonder. No wonder it was going down. There we go, that's better. I had the wrong orb over there the entire time. I think I might need to connect this one to me as well. Yeah, now this is the current owner is me. Oh my god. No wonder I had no LP. Like the entire time I had the wrong master orb on this thing. I was like, why is my LP so less? It shouldn't be that less. Okay, anyway. Now I need to make those clusters, right? So that's going to need a bunch of will. So let's grab some will. Like imagine you say that and there's a guy named Will in chat. Let's grab some will, guys. Okay, that's 3,446. That's not enough, is it? Or is it? Harassment. Should I make a raw crystal cluster as well, or do I just need to make these 4? I guess I should make the raw one as well. I'll need a lot of will. That's true. So this needs 1,200. I want all 5. Okay. So each of these need 1,200. And they drain 100. So I don't think I need to go to the Enderman farm. This should be enough. Right? I just need to go ahead and make them in the Hellfire Forge. So 4 of these. 4 of these. Why did I make 3 of those? There we go. So that's all 5. And then all I need to do is put this over here. That should do its like magic-y thingy. I don't know why magic has a progress bar, but okay. This is probably the deepest I've ever gone into blood magic. You cannot break those without them going poof. Gotcha. So once I place them down, they're there for good. Can they be moved by cardboard boxes though? That is a question I need the answer to. If you place them wrong, you need to at least make 4 more crystals to make a new one. Okay. Now, can these be placed down on the ground? Or do you have to place them on like a specific thing? Like some sort of pedestal or plate or something. You can place them anywhere. Okay. So, do you reckon I could just place them above these ritual stones? Just to, keep them close to each other? I think you posted a pic in Minecraft of your setup. Okay, let me check because it's been a while since you've done that, so I've probably just forgotten. Where is my Discord? Minecraft. Oh yeah, you did yours underneath your setup, and you did it with corundum clusters for some reason, or corundum crystals. Oh, it's just for like color coordination. Ah, that's actually pretty neat. I didn't see that at first. But yeah, that does make sense. But I don't want to place this underground. So I think I'll put this on top for now. And then what I'll do is I'll have like some sort of ender hopper or something above to collect the broken off clusters. And then that can go directly into a wormhole. So you go there. Okay, it does go straight into the block. Right, so that's going to be these 4. Need to feed them back into the chunk. This is perfect. Okay. And then I think I can place any like blank block over here. Oh, okay. Another question. Let's say I place this down onto the block. If I break the block, is this going to break? Or does it stay in the world until you break it? You don't know? Oh my god. Okay, it's science time, I guess. It's time to science this. It does break. Great. Alright. Okay, so if it does break, then I'm gonna need to figure out a way to do this. That's fine. The raw one, I didn't worry about too much because I have plenty of those. So I wasn't too worried about those. These ones are the ones that I have less of, so I didn't want to experiment with those. This demon will crystal, I don't mind. And also it only takes like 100 will, so it's no big deal. So I guess I need like some sort of block to place this on. Let's look at blood magic. Do we have anything that we could use? Oh, hi there. Hi, Emron. How you doing, buddy? Sure, why not? This looks great. And now we have our 5 clusters. So I guess bloody now all that's left is to put down the demon crucible and the tartaric gem inside, right? And that should just start growing the clusters. I'm doing good, Emron. Just trying to work out a little bit more like advanced blood magic stuff. I'm getting there, hopefully. So if I place this over here, you can feed all the crystals back into a crucible. And slowly it'll be net positive. Gotcha. Understood. But for now, I just need to do this so that I can get the initial crystals. In time to bottle the clusters. Okay, why is it showing me demon will is full in this? Oh, never mind, it's gone. Is there like a delay or something between these? Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay between these. I'm guessing this is not working on a per tick basis, it's working on a per second basis so that it causes a little bit less lag. So it didn't exactly detect when I changed chunks until a second after, which makes sense, I guess. So I need to time in a bottle these clusters. And that's actually a good design, not having stuff be on a tick basis. Because that can be really performance heavy, especially on older systems. Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed today, Imran? What's going on? Oh, there we go. We got a demon quill crystal already. All right. So this is working. I need to vacuum this up. So can I grab an ender hopper? I could if I could make one. So let's go and make one of these. Or should I just make a vacuumulator and be done with it? I think a vacuumulator might be better. Factory hop. Oh, right. Somehow I keep forgetting that the factory hopper can actually like pick up stuff. I don't know why. So where is the range for this? Is it this thing? Collection radius? Oh yeah, shouldn't it be on the same level or something? Or does it work if it's below? I think it might be the one that has to be on the same level. Oh, that's wrong. Right, there we go. I think this should be correct. So let's time the bottle this once again and see if it's going to work. Also, how much will do you have? It's still in the yellowish, so we have a little ways to go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. 3 crystals already. 4. Oh, that one dropped a little bit further away. How have you not picked it up yet? Um, because it's below again? Well, that doesn't fill me with confidence because that can break off in any direction. So that's a little bit unfortunate. It does spit crystals far sometimes. I think a accumulator might be my best shot here rather than the factory hopper. As good as the factory hopper is, it does have a few limitations. Use a router with a vacuum module. Routers are pretty cool, but I just haven't got around to making them yet. I think if I start using routers, then that will kind of like define this as my base. And I still don't think of this as my base. So it's kind of like if I make a router, then it's like this is my permanent location. And I don't want it to be that way. I completely forgot that I had a bone serpent over here. How many bones do I have? 416 from this guy. Wow. Okay, so if I put this, let's say, above, this should work. And then properly ugly. I don't know, it kind of looks neat. It's not the best, but, you know, it is what it is. If only the stable wormhole could automatically pick up stuff, then that would be perfect. Okay, how much wool do we have? 2076. Let's go fill this up, shall we? I have no levels. I need to figure out a better solution than using waystones everywhere. Also, Slutty, my next question to you is how do I automate getting will? Or do I not need it anymore because I can just like redo the whole thing? Don't think the warpstone uses levels? I think it does. Because the warpstone is basically just the waystone menu. But in a portable form. So I need a tablet of warping for this. Hey John, how's it going? It's going pretty well, dude. Pretty well. Enjoying this mod pack even more as time goes. Somehow, I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. RF Tools transporters. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So those consume energy. But then Mechanism also has its own like transporter portal. Hmm. I was kind of hoping for something that doesn't use either energy or levels. Like some sort of magic way. The mech one's ugly, that's true. I mean, we do have Ars Nouveau's warp scrolls, but those are limited. The warp portals are laggy. Yeah, I think the RF Tools transmitters might be the best way. Oh my god, how much LP do you consume? Jeez. Oh, 25. Oh my god. That's 25,000 LP. Jeez. Hey, Tokels. They're astral gateways. Okay, let me check that real quick. Hang on. Ars portals seem to be laggy when you make them very large. Yeah, remember how laggy my world had gotten? I was going down to like 25 FPS. Oh, right, these. They are celestial gateways. I remember this. I remember making these. But this also has its own like stuff that you need to do. I have one gateway actually. I got this from a what do you call it? I got this from a quest reward, and apparently the celestial gateway needs a multi-block to be functional. It's not like you just put down the gateway. I'm going to put my Ars portal with spawners very far out of rendering range. I think I'm going to put it in a compact machine study. I figured that might as well delegate everything to the compact machine, so you don't need to do it in like in the overworld. Okay, so the warp stone, this basically just opens up the menu for the waystone. So you still need levels if you want to go to other dimensions or if you want to go far away. But this is a little bit useful, that's true. If we ever need it in an urgent moment, it is definitely usable. So I'm going to put that there. Alright, so do you have anything? You have 2 crystals. Alright, oh my god, this has also not picked up the will crystal. Oh my god, it's actually spitting them really far. I don't think even this is going to be able to keep up. Ruh-roh. That's a problem. That is a big problem. Place it below. Look at Splutty coming up with solutions. So should I place it like over here? Like right in the middle, bang underneath this? You reckon that would work? All pretty and useful. Right, so I would need to move the stuff from... Oh, there we go. It's already got a demon will crystal. Alright, I'm just going to speed this up a bunch and see how it handles it. Splutty has a personal vendetta against the vacuumulator. I mean, it's not the most beautiful block out there, is it? I can certainly understand why. I think these clusters are growing faster than I can even mine them. Like, or the rituals can mine them. I think I may have overdone it a little bit. Probably not a good idea to go above 64x. But this seems to be working. Like, I don't see any of the crystals, like, going out. So I think this might be good. This might be doable. Yeah, I think 64 might be the best way. And there we go. We have a bunch of these crystals now. And the next thing is going to be making a stable wormhole once again, because I have not got another one. I'll make more clusters. Yeah, I will make more clusters. That's true. I also want to get that radial enhancement unit on this thing. So that's going to need a couple of iron gears. Alright, iron gears are pretty easy. Iron gears. So this is basically a recursive process. The more of those clusters you make, the more crystals you get, with which you can make even more clusters. So it's going to be a constantly... maybe I'll make a couple of these. Now might as well make 3 of these radial enhancements and max out the vacuumulator, so that we don't need to worry about it. So even if it spits out the cluster like super far, or the crystal super far, it should still not be a problem for us. So that should be as far as you can get it. Right, time to make a stable wormhole. I saw an unusual memes video, and in one of the clips you heard a chef instructor say the word microwave as mikrowafi. I think I've heard that before. Mikrowavi. I think it wasn't... wait, was it a female chef instructor? Was it a female? Because I think I may have heard that. Ah, yeah, yep, I definitely remember that. Yeah, that threw me for a loop the first time I heard it. I was like, what the heck is a mikrowavi? Probably a German? Maybe. I don't know. Like, for me personally, it's always been microwave. So the first time I heard it, I was like, what? I just couldn't get my brain around it. She was microwaving milk. Why would you microwave milk? That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, so I have the wormhole frame. What do I need with this? I'm going to need a copperia funnel, which needs a dropper, which needs cobblestone. Surprising that I don't have cobblestone in my inventory, but then again, it's probably all in my dank, so makes sense. Okay, we got the dropper. How do I make the copperia funnel? That way. And then I also need the copperia sparks. We actually call the things magnetrons. You know, that actually sounds like a pretty good name. Magnetron! You know? It feels like Megatron. This is my book. Magnetron is the device inside that emits the radiation. Makes sense. Yeah. It's so crazy how we as a species have just completely no concern about eating food that was heated with radiation. We just accepted the microwave, no problem whatsoever. Like nobody cares. I mean, yeah, it is easy, so it makes sense. I mean, you can cook stuff with fire, Splutty. That's not radiation, but you know that takes a lot more effort. Nah, I don't subscribe to the idea that fire is radiation. Fire is combustion. Combustion and radiation, for me, to me, are two different things. Okay. Why is this the way it is? There we go. So I just need to set this to pull, right? Oh, there we go. Hey, Petra. So this is now pulling the crystals out. Perfect. I'm not seeing them. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's actually that's hilarious. So if you look from the side, you can see them. If you look from a 45-degree angle, this texture is completely hiding the crystal, so you can't see it going through. But if you just go walk around a little bit, you can see it going. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So let's cover this up. I'm doing good, Petra. I think I said that already, but I'll say it again for the benefit of the doubt. You're gonna start studying? Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Apparently, a microwave was first used to bring a gerbil back to life after being frozen. Wow. Tomorrow you have an English exam. Best of luck. Best of luck for the exam. I hope you ace it. And my will is almost gone once again. Oh, my apologies. I did not know that. I'm I'm sorry. I'm just so used to just calling everyone man, dude, you know? Just my bad. I actually feel really bad right now. Man is fairly generic. Yeah, but like in this day and age, you shouldn't actually assume stuff, you know? So thanks for letting me know it's okay. That would really play on my mind. I'm glad that you don't feel bad about it, Petra. That makes me feel better. For making Deadshot bad. Wow. Wow. Can you believe it? In type, really? I don't think so. Alright, so how do I get these crystals into the crucible, Splutty? How can I do that? Splutty made a mistake on the internet. Everyone call him names. Put a crucible where your wormhole is. That does make a lot of sense. How'd you get to be so smart? Best way is to actually have one crucible for each color. I see. That does sound interesting. So I would need to make a bunch more of those clusters then. Crucibles, I mean. Is it worth it though? That's the main thing. Is it worth it making all of those for different? You can probably do fine with what you have now. I feel the same way. I don't need that many, do I? Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll put this one down for now. Now, how do I make sure that only the crystals go in here? Does it accept anything other than crystals? Like if I put a bone here, is it going to be accepted? No. So if I just like pipe out from the wormhole, is that going to automatically put will crystals in here? No? Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, does it just eat up like extras or something? Don't ever filter out of occultism storage. What happens if you do that though? now I'm a little bit curious. What happens if if I filter out of occultism storage? Oh, performance issues. Now I feel a bit silly about using the stable wormhole. Also, can't I just put this the other way? Yeah, there we go. That makes it look a little bit easier. This connection looks pretty solid. Pipe to crucible to wormhole. Eh? Crystals go into crucible if they fit. So basically you're saying the first the first uh extraction from the transporter should go to the crucible, and then if there's no place left in the crucible, then the remaining goes in the wormhole. Okay. Okay, understood. So I'm gonna break this. I'll put down another transporter, right? And then I'm gonna put a crucible over here, and then I'll put down the wormhole over here. So by law of first in first out, it should go over here. One more pipe. Oh yeah, I guess because this pipe is splitting both ways. Yeah, makes sense. Right? I think that should work. Won't work 100%, but it'll work good enough. Okay, so first things first, I need to put some will crystals in here. Okay. So we have some will. And now that should, in theory, be self-sufficient. In theory. That's why they get used up immediately if will is low. Yeah. You need like two crystals to fill the whole thing up, and then the third crystal holds in place. It'll probably get stuck on one of the aspected ones. Why would it though? Like if you have a will crystal over there, the rest will just go in there, right? And then until the will is used up, it's not going to let any other crystals go through. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Demonic will gauge is down to half. Oh, look at that. It just consumed the other crystal. So now there should be no crystal down there. If we break this, it'll be putting out red will and block the crucible for all the others. Why is this? Why is blood magic so confusing? Why can't it just be straightforward? Oh, apparently, if you crouch, it shows you the exact amount of will that's in the gauge. See, it's down to 63, 62. And I can't tell if I'm getting any more crystals. Yeah, it is super slow, isn't it? You reckon it's time to timer bottle this? I think it is. Let's go ahead and do 16x. I think 16x should be enough. Oh, I saw something. And I think we got some other type of will in there. We also got the red one. I mean, it seems to be using all the different types of will in there. Doesn't seem to be getting blocked on anything. Hmm. So normal will has drained and you're probably not going to get that back. So do I always need to have normal will in here? Does it not work with any of the other types of will? It won't grow the white cluster anymore? So that's why you were telling me that I need to grow all 5 of them in crucibles. That's interesting. Okay, we can do all 5. It's no big deal. I just need to make 5 of these demon crucibles. So I need to make 4 more. That shouldn't be a problem, I think. Burning will makes 50, costs 45 to make 1. Okay, cool. Right, if I wanted to make a demon crucibile, what do I need? I need a Hellfire Forge. So I'm going to need 4 Hellfire Forges, 4 Spirit Attuned Gems, 4 Refined Crimson, 4 Isnium Ingots. Oh wow, that is not an easy recipe. If you just manually put the 4k will in, you'll be fine really. I guess so. I guess so. I do want to do this though. Let's go ahead and make all these Hellfire Forges. So I'm going to need 8 reinforced slates for that. Meow. I've gotten so used to this world, it's gonna be weird when I like finally finish Enigmatica or like move on to another world. It's gonna be like super weird. Oh, I messed this up, didn't I? Come on. Oh my god. There we go. Finally. So that is flux dust. This is going to be other stone. Then this is flux. And I know it doesn't matter. It's just I really don't like doing these the wrong way. Laser effect through the corundum. Oh, hang on. The setup I posted basically has a router below sucking up specific crystals and sending them back through the corundum into the crucible that's sitting on top. Laser effect through the corundum. So 5 routers, 5 crucibles, and XNet to siphon off the extras. That sounds effective. That sounds effective. But once again, the problem is modular routers once again. There we go. 8 reinforced slates are done. So for the Hellfire Forge, which I should bookmark, I'm also... Oh my god, I need stable wormholes for this? That's going to be annoying. Yeah, the cooking pot is going to be the worst because that needs the thing. You know, the conduit. But thankfully, we shouldn't have a problem with the conduits anymore because we have a bunch of Nautilus shells. So that should not be an issue anymore. So I'm gonna need this, 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 and this, and I need to double that. Where's my floor? Right there it is. I think that should be everything. I've made this little hole over here so I can just chuck the stuff in here. And then I hit my lightning arrow above it. And it usually converts it just fine. If ever there's a problem, then at least the fire doesn't consume the items. I find that to be a little bit of a better process. Alright, so we have 4 conduits, which means we can make 4 cooking pots. I think I might be missing something to make all 4, maybe copper plate. Oh, you can't stack these. Great. And apparently I had enough copper plates. Okay, so what's next? Stable wormholes and other stone pedestals. Oh my god, I need to make more of these. 20 slabs. Well, that's a slap in the face. Okay, that should do. But I'm going to need a bunch more of this anyway because I need to make the stable wormholes, and those need some other stone frames. And you can't really do other stone frames without other stones, so there we go. Got a couple more stacks. So I got 4 of these. I'm gonna need a lot more Nebu though. Actually, not really. Look at how many ore we have, by the way. 930. Oh, come on. Okay, so I need to go and get some purified ink. Now, I believe you can go and get that in the Undergarden, or you can go to the end. I'm gonna go to the Undergarden because it's faster. Shift scroll should work from RS. For what? Also, why did I just get the bottles and not the bottle and cork? To get items? I don't trust the scroll wheel because it's not working for me. So I'm currently like trying to use my mouse without the scroll wheel. Yeah, pretty much. Every time I scroll down, there's half a chance for it to scroll up. So yeah, yeah. I don't want to play scroll wheel roulette. Okay, we have everything to do this. I think. Oh, I'm gonna need a bunch of Corporea sparks, aren't I, to make the stable wormholes? Forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Right. Oh, thank God this can stack. Wormhole frames. I wish I wish the recipe was wormhole frames and not stable wormholes. This is so much worse. Do I really not have any more purified ink? Right, there we go. We got a bunch more now. Great, this doesn't stack either. uh, who talked me into doing this? Right, so we got the Book of Bindings now. So the last thing that's left is to actually make the stable wormholes. Great. That shouldn't be a problem at all. First thing I'm going to need is 28 cobblestone. So we got the droppers. Now for the Corporea sparks. I'm going to need a lot of these. Hopefully that's enough. So that's 4 and I need 8 of these. So I think that should be perfect. And yeah, we just need to do this ritual now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Titan! 5. I'm having enough inventory problems now without you dropping stuff. Right, there we go. We got a stable wormhole. Why do I keep picking up source berries? I just need to repeat this 3 times. How are you doing, Titan? I'm making demon crucibles. So I need to get 4 hellfire forges, and those need 4 of the stable wormholes. So I'm making the 4 stable wormholes right now. Oh my god, Salisbury, stay away from me. I wish there was a way to blacklist items from entering your inventory. That would be so fire. That would be amazing. Right, so I got the 4 stable wormhole. So that should be everything, right? I think that should be everything. Yes, that is everything. Another dank with void setting, put source berries there. Actually a good point. I could do that. I shall try that. But then that's another slot in my inventory wasted anyway, so what would be the point of that? The whole point is to not waste inventory space, right? Okay, what am I missing? I'm missing the cooking pots, so you, my friends, go in there. I'm not going to speed this up because the source is not able to keep up as fast. So I want to make sure that it actually can keep up. There we go. That should be the last one. And we have 4 Hellfire Forges. Now these do need to be turned into the Crucibles. And that needs 400 will total. I also need to sleep. Because we're no longer working with Astral Sorcery, which means I no longer need to stay up at night. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we should be good. There it is. Hey, Dax! Escape, 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 escape. Ahaha. I made it. No! Stop it. Stop it, I say. Don't you cap on me. Alright, there we go. So we got the 4 Demon Crucibles. And I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of... Oh! Hey! Dax! What was that for? I think I'm gonna have to redo this whole setup. So... How you doing, Dax? Yeah, I think I just need to go a little bit like this. Just make a fairly big space down here so I can actually figure out what I'm supposed to do. Okay, that seems like a pretty decent space to work with. Why is there a random piece of stone over here? Hey, Markot. How's it going, buddy? Hope I find you well. Why do you have 13 dirt in you, accumulator? Satisfactory updates today? Is it like finally update 8 or update 9? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've looked at it. How do I move this? Update 8? They actually missed a trick with not naming it update, you know? Like, yeah, exactly, update. You know what I mean? Wow, we have like the same brain. We have the same brain cells, my god. I was literally thinking the same thing. Why? Why didn't they name it the update? That would have been the perfect way to do it. Right, how do I get rid of the will inside of this crucible? If I break it, is it gonna get rid of it? Same brain cells? That sounds unhygienic. Slutty, so if I break this, is that gonna get rid of the will that's inside over here? I think it will, right? There's no will in there? So what's the green and the red? That's will. It's just a different type of will. We have the corrosive and the vengeful. Oh, that's in the chunk. Okay. So I can break the crucible then. Ah, there we go. Okay. I thought the crucible was the container that held it. So, okay. Okay. That's fine then. Alright. So somehow I need to transport the crucible, just spits it down to the chunk. Fair enough. So I need to get these crystals out from the accumulator and into each of these crucibles. Right? But I need to make sure that it's done in a way where each one of these is only responsible for one particular crystal. Yeah, some sort of filtered pipe. And I think, isn't there like a filtered transporter thing for mechanism? It's not called a filter. What is it called? No, not pretty pipes, please. For the love of God, no. Logistical. It's called a logistical sorter. I knew it. Oh my God, this needs pretty pipes. The mech filter is bad. It's a little bit noisy, but I've never found it to be bad.
Dead shot.
Oh,
Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
thank you. Seem too close. I shall indeed get up and stretch.
Oi, dead shot.
Oh.
Chat wants you to consume H2O.
That redeem seemed too close to the first one, if you get my drift. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna get up and stretch real quick. You're mech fanboy, so when you say there's no you mean it, mech sorting is complete crap. I mean, it's always worked for me, so I don't know why. I don't know if I can call it crap. I've never found it to not work for the purpose that I need. Ah, there was nothing in my inventory. Nice try, seem too close. It's a red power sorting system, but worse. That is true. I am pretty weird. I can attest to that. We just use XNet? Yeah, I could use XNet. Only problem is XNet needs power. So I would need to make another ender gate. I'm trying to not use the ender gates as much as possible. Oh, this was a quest. I did not realize that. And we got an item trash can. Power solar cell with the ender thingy. What ender thingy? The lens of ender? Except barely uses any power, you could run a coal generator and be fine. I might try this out actually. A photoelectric pane and an eye of ender. This might work. If this works, then I'll do it with XNet. Hey! Okay, that one worked. Seemed too close, got me. Okay, now does this need to be mixed or compacted? Needs to be compacted. You can just smack an element with a pane. Yeah, but for now I just want to do one. There we go, lens of ender done. My god, your yeet just made me hit my head at the top of my create machine. That's all it did. All right. How do I get an XNet controller? Isn't that gonna be a little bit difficult? Oh, actually no. Just need 4 lead plates. All right. So this is something I can batch craft because I do have plenty of lead. Controller is super simple. I actually expected it to be much more difficult because expert mod pack. Nothing in there. You were surprised at that? I'm surprised at that as well. Right, so that should just do its thing. Where's my XNet? How have I not got recipes for redstone comparators and repeaters yet? I do not understand why I do the things that I do, chat. So this one is completely full, but this one has space. So let's grab this. Forged stone, so it should accept any one of these. Redstone comparator. Let's also do a redstone torch. That should be the basics of redstone done. And while I'm here, I might as well do like the dropper and dispenser and all that stuff. Actually, never mind. I'll do the observer, but the other ones I'll do them manually. Just in case. That wasn't a fail. I just changed my mind. That's not a fail. I do not accept that fail, sir. Alright, so we got the controller. Not that one. And which one? Pattern crafter. Oh, you noticed that. Dang it. I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Okay, so I have some blue cables and green connectors. That's not gonna work. Give me some lapis, please. I cannot stand having different types of connectors and cables. They have to be the same color and the same cable. The same connector has to be the same cable, and you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean, but you know what I mean. Where the heck did you connect? Okay, if anything, that deserved a fail. But now it's not gonna work. Alright, so let's say I put down the controller like this. Right? I'm gonna need one on the vacuumulator. And then I'm going to need one on a stable wormhole. And that should be that. I don't know if I like that connection. What if I do it like this? That looks better. That looks much better. Okay, so is that all the connections that I need? I believe that should be all the connections. So I'm going to need this to get some power. How are you? Oh, I already put the lens in there. I was like, how's it powered? Okay. Okay. How many times I'm going to say okay without knowing what else to do? Right. It's just a different word for okay. So I don't need the logistical sorter, and I can just do. Why is my mouse having the spinny wheel thingy? It's weird. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename these connectors with the will crystal that they're going to be associated with. So this one is going to be Demon Will Crucible. Okay, so that one is Demon. The next one is Destructive, so we'll put Destructive over here. So this one's going to be Destructive Will Crucible. Then this one is going to be Steadfast. Bob, Dave. How do you assign those names though? Like, how do you know which one? Like, Destructive is Bob, Steadfast is Dave, something like that. Corrosive is Steve. Steadfast is obviously Steve. Fair enough, actually. Right, so I got all of these done now. But I think there's going to be a problem with this because this one is Winchful. That's going to be connected to the stable wormhole, and I don't want that. So I'm going to put that in a different connector. Just have to get to know the individual personalities. Fair enough, you guys have given this a fair bit of thought, I must say. I did not expect that. Right, I think that will be my stable wormhole. That didn't matter. Oh, I just don't want both of these to be connected to the same thing. I know it doesn't need to be done. I just like having a separate connector to know that it's on a separate connector. It's just, just my brain doing brain things. All right. So the first thing that I need to do is create an XNet channel for items. And we're going to say you're going to extract from the vacuumulator on 10 ticks because these are not advanced connectors. It'll show in the controller anyway. Yeah, but now I know it shows up as stable wormhole, so, So now they are all like different. I know how XNet works. It's just that I'm not a big fan of having two items connected to the same connector when I'm trying to name them. It's just like it's my pet peeve. It's just a pet peeve. All right, so this I'm going to set to insert, and insertion priority is going to be 0. And then I'm going to also set inserts on each one of these. The only difference is the insertion priority on this is going to be, let's say, 10. Okay, so this one I can just copy over to all of these. I'm not sure if insertion priority higher is better or lower is better, so I'm going to have to check that. And I just need to give these some whitelists. Higher is better? Okay, that's good to know. So if I have a vengeful crystal, that's going to get this as the whitelist. Corrosive is going to get corrosive, obviously. This one is demon, so this is going to get demon. This one is destructive. And then the last one is steadfast. So these crucibles should only be able to accept the crystal that is specified in the whitelist. Any other crystal should not go in there. Okay? And then any excess crystals are going to go to the stable wormhole. Right? So if we I'm going to put down, let's say, 4 of each, just to test things out. I can't put stuff in the vacuumulator, can I? Can I just drop it into the world? Oh, there we go. That has started getting 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right. That seems to have worked a treat. And it doesn't have any more will crystals in here. Maybe I should set this to single. Yeah, if you look at the thing up top in the top left, all of them are now full. I don't want to leave it as stacked because this thing is getting more than one item in the crucible, and I don't like that. You see, in the one probe, it's showing us two deep destructive will crystals. I don't want that. I want that to have a max of one. I'm just gonna put like one of each. You need the stacks if you speed up the clusters. I'm not planning on speeding up the clusters now. I'm going to keep it as it is for now. So that should be that. Not gonna put it any more. Yeah, and I think this should work just fine, right? This should work perfectly fine. Advanced blood magic done. It's so easy. Why was I even worried about it? Okay, let's get some stone bricks. I'm gonna make spruce this place up a little bit. Where's my exchanging gadget? Once you know how it works, it all makes sense and it isn't hard. Yeah, I think yeah, getting there is the frustrating part. That's true. Hey, come on. Alright, look at that. Neat little stone brick room. I think this might be hiding a piece of grass or dirt. And then finally, I'm just going to use some connecting glass at the top to block it off. So connecting glass. And then one of these I'll keep as like an elevator or something. So maybe this one. All right, that works. Now if I give this a block, that is not going to connect, is it? Because elevators don't actually take connected textures. Camouflage the elevator with a lit redstone lamp. Any particular reason why? Oh, that's fortune. This is silk touch. I don't really. Okay, that would make sense. Only thing is, I don't really need a light source because I have my mega torch. So that's not a problem. But yeah, otherwise that's a good shout. Okay, I don't need that anymore. All right, this looks good to me. I just want to make sure that these will crystals actually get consumed, so I'm gonna wait here until they do. Something to be proud of. It is really, it really is. I wish this circular thing wasn't there in the middle over here. That's kind of ruining the gauge because I can't see on the other side of it. I wish it was like straight lines for all of them. But I guess because it shows the numbers as well, it's okay. I'm just waiting for all of them to go down to under 50. As soon as that is done, we will see these crystals get consumed. But wait, didn't you say that it takes 45 to make another crystal? So is that going to... Is that going to put more in here before this gets used up? Or not? I don't see anything in the accumulator. It'll balance out. Shouldn't it have gotten another crystal by now though? Or did it go into the wormhole because I said single? It makes 50. So the demon crucible, the one in the middle, is now gone. The vengeful one. Okay, so all of them are now gone. Now if I take out these crystals, I want to make sure it uses 45 to make a crystal. So by the time this hits 55, we should get the next set of crystals in here, right? Am I correct about that? Okay, so we'll come back to this in a bit, as soon as that is done. In the meantime, I do want to make some more runes of capacity. Now, I had runes of sacrifice as the ones to be marked out for these, but I'm actually pretty happy with how much I'm getting in terms of life essence per second. So I decided for these last 24 runes, I think I'm going to turn them into runes of capacity so we get even more capacity. Okay? So the next thing to do will be to work on this, and I'm going to need 24 cutting essence. So how much cutting essence do I have? I have 13. Want capacity and augmented capacity. Yes, yes. And if I wanted to make augmented, I would need the basic rune of capacity anyway. So I think this is the best time to make runes of capacity. Now I'm going to need a bunch of cutting essence, which needs Komodo, Dragon Spit, Rattlesnake Rattles, and Charcoal Dust. Hi, Hermie. How was your stream today? I noticed you were going on for a lot longer. I couldn't stop in to say hi because I was like stuck in meetings and stuff, but I did notice you were streaming for a while. Okay, charcoal dust. And Komodo dragon spit. Did you take a day off from work or something? Oh my god, look at that Nebu. Just a little over 3.5 hours because you reached a goal and took 2 days. Oh, 2 days off work. Nice. Nice. I hope you have a wonderful time. And congratulations on the goal. What was the goal? You're loving it, it's very exciting. It should be. Streaming is pretty fun. 30 subs. GG. GG. Oh, I think this needs to be in the alchemy table. I put this in the wrong table. Alright, so that should make 2 stacks of cutting essence. There we go. That's a little bit quicker. I can't say, but nice to be able to pop in and say hello to you. Have fun here. No worries at all, Hermit. Thank you so much for popping in. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful time. And look forward to seeing you stream tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a holiday for me. Unfortunately, I can't stream tomorrow because it's a festival in India. I don't know, for those of you who don't know, it is called Bhai Dooj. So it's basically a festival where brothers give gifts to their sisters, basically, for Diwali. So I'm going to be attending that festival with my brothers and sisters. So I unfortunately won't be able to stream tomorrow. But I will be back day after tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna need a bunch of holding reagents. So I need 48 of these, which means I need 96 fibers and 96 kangaroo hide. Where's my fibers? Enjoy the festival? I definitely plan to. Thank you so much, homie. It's going to be fun. I haven't seen my cousin sisters and cousin brothers in like, how long has it been? Wow. I think 4 years. It's crazy. Okay, how much will does this use? Oh, 2000 LP. That's a lot of LP. Am I even going to be able to? Oh wow. I have so much LP that I don't need to worry about it. Since before the pandemic? Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. This is finally the first year in a long time that all of my cousins are going to be in the same place. Because before the pandemic, I was in the US, and then after the pandemic, my one of my cousin sisters was in the US with her husband, and then my other cousin sister was in Mumbai, and then one of my cousin brothers was in the US as well. Oh my god, people are just all over the place. So this is the first one time where we all gonna be together. It's gonna be super fun. Right, let's put these together. So we have the holding reagents, and we also have the reinforced slates. Maybe I should put these away. Okay, and then I'm going to need orange runes and blank runes. Now I have 2 blank runes. So let's grab these. And then for the orange runes, I am going to need some orange corundum. Speaking of corundum, how much do I have now? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The only thing I wish I could do is I wish I could dye white corundum orange. That would have been awesome if I could do that. But I don't think there's a way to do that, is there? I can starlight transmute it, but that's not the same as just dyeing it. Yeah. That would have been great though if I could do that. Okay, so I'm going to need 24 living rock as well. So I need a little bit of sunstone. Thank God I made so much earlier. Dude, this atomic disassembler on normal mode is so much easier to work with. So 24 living rock, which means how much do I need for the orange corundum? If I need 48 of these, then I'm going to need 48 times 4. How much is 48 times 4? It's 192, right? Yes, 192. I'm actually surprised that I was able to math that out. So I would need 3 stacks of orange corundum if I wanted to do this. So I don't have enough. So I guess I can make 32 for now. For now I can do 32. Also, I wonder if there's a way for me to automate this, like semi-automate this right now. Orange shard? You mean this thing? The sheet? Or do you mean the runes? With the blank runes and... I think the sheet is a little bit problematic because that needs like molten aluminum and clusters and it needs a high temperature. I mean, I guess I could try to make it work. The molten aluminum is the worst part. I have a bunch of the clusters. Maybe I can use these. And then 8 of these makes 3 of these. So... let's see, how many clusters? I have a bunch of clusters. Okay, let's try this out. I've never done this before, so it's going to be like a little bit weird. But one of these is equal to 1, and then 18 millibuckets. I feel like 18 times 8 is 144. Is that correct? Yes. So 8 ingots should be equal to 1 stack, right? 8 ingots is equal to 1 stack. So I have 465. That should be 5 stacks and a bit. Actually, 6 stacks and a bit. So I'm going to take these 6 stacks. Let's make some space in our inventory, actually. And that will be equal to 48 aluminum ingots. Right, so I'm going to turn this into molten aluminum in here. Actually, let this go on for a little bit too long for the blazes. And that's given me some extra blazing blood, but it doesn't matter too much. I just need to make sure that I extract the molten aluminum out of here. It should be able to hold a bunch of aluminum. That is 6 buckets and 912 millibuckets. Okay, if you say so. So we've got 6912 millibuckets of molten aluminum now. And then I just need to take this to my thermopneumatic processing plants. And I guess this one will work. I just need to figure out a way to extract the items from inside. So I think the best way to do that would be just one chest with a transporter. Maybe I'll take an ultimate transporter just to make sure that I'm not like choking based on the power. Oh, sorry, the speed. Oh, okay, do not break that. Did I break the thermal lagging? There we go, that's what I wanted. So are you going to go back up to 2000? Yes, you are. Perfect. And this is why Pneumaticraft can sometimes be annoying, because as soon as I broke that, there was no delay. It immediately just starts dropping the temperature. I know it's realistic, but sometimes it's like, please, man, give me a break. And then I guess I need to... I also need to break this to let items in. So I guess I need a hopper for this. Breaking is bad? You mean Breaking Bad? So I think this should just start working. Now see how slow this is? This is why this is not a process that you should be using. Making bread. There we go. So we started getting some corundum sheets. Now this is not a process that I want to be using for the long term. But unfortunately, while we are running low on corundum, I will have to do that. Eventually, hopefully, the amount of corundum we get passively should be able to outpace the amount that we use. But we'll see. For now, I'm gonna have to do this. Now you shouldn't take pneumatic crop machines. Always causes problems. Alright, sorry for the loud noises. This is a necessary evil. The thermopneumatic processing plant doesn't accept speed upgrades. I'll show you. Finally, that's done. So this thing accepts volume upgrade, security upgrade, dispenser upgrade, but it does not accept any speed upgrades. So we can't make this any faster than it is. It's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. So this is the max speed it can go unless you tick it, which then you run the risk of losing temperature and losing pressure. So this thing needs both temperature and pressure. Pressure is speed, but it's really fairly irrelevant, unfortunately. Yeah, I think the volume of air depends on how much you speed it up. Okay, for now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make one of these. Oh wow, the capacity rune definitely takes a lot of mana. Oh, speaking of mana, I should probably refill this. But then if I fill up before this food is eaten, then that's going to be a waste of food. So I'm going to wait for this to go down to like half the pool, and then I'll start like feeding these again. I definitely need to make a bigger mana battery, that's for sure. I need to do a lot of stuff. Alright, let's go check on the stuff. Oh, look at that. It looks like everything is working just fine. If you look at the demon will gauge at the top, everything is in the 70s, which means that it must have received the will crystal. There it is. And do we have any will crystals in here? Not yet. Not yet. But there's always a chance. So at least the stuff is being made. So I'm hoping that'll just do its thing. Eventually. Takes 9 cycles. Wow. 9 cycles. Oh yeah, that makes sense. 45 divided by 5. So, Slutty, if I had 9 of those crystals up there, 9 of each, would that just multiply the process by 9? Or am I just being stupid? Or would I then need 9 crucibles for each as well? Stupid mosquitoes. Just nibbling away at my feet. More clusters gets more crystals, so kinda. I'm gonna need a definite answer on that. For research purposes. Oh my god, where do I keep getting these chicken eggs from? Is it you? Are you dropping the chicken eggs? I swear to god if you are. Also, why do I have a chicken out here in the first place? Why do I have multiple chickens over here? I don't think I need a chicken. Can't you use those sparks on that altar for faster charging? No, the runic altar does not accept mana from a spark. It only accepts mana from a spreader. Speaking of which, now that I have the iridescent altar, can I make the guy a spreader? Oh no, that would need me to go to Alfheim. I would need the Alfheim portal. So that needs the blood of Quasir again. I mean, how difficult would it be to make the blood of Quasir? I should be able to do this now. I'm just missing a few runes, right? Yeah, I'm just missing the runes of Midgard and Fire. And a couple of other things. I have the Wandering Trader. I should be able to make the Plunderer's Glint and the Soul Scribe, no problem. Yeah, maybe we'll put this down in the bookmarks for things to do. It should be possible. Alright, let's go check on this thing. We have 35 sheets. God, you're slow. But that should be a few more corundums. Ah, Camilo! I did notice that, but I had no way of stopping it because it was already redeemed. Well played. Yeah, definitely need to get a little bit more into Botania. I need that Gaia spreader. This thing is not gonna cut it. For the bigger crafts, it's not gonna cut it. Also, what else did I need? Can't you use more elven spreaders? Yeah, I guess I could, but they have to be connected to the mana pool. So I would need to, I guess, place it above the mana pool and then have it pointing to the runic altar. Maybe I would need one over here, pointing to it. It'll be a mess. It'll be a mess of stuff. Uh, Blood of course. Should I just make the runes of Midgard? I don't think it's that difficult, right? I just need a couple of Terra Steel. So let's grab the last two mana diamonds that I have, unfortunately. Then I have the quartz. I need like isnium. I need ingot of the skies. Need a really nice way to automate the altar. What is it? I would like to know. Give me one guess. Refined storage. No, 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 that's not my guess. My guess is modular routers. Hey, Shimon, welcome in. Of course it is modular routers. It's always modular routers. Integrated dynamics also works. Integrated dynamics is actually so powerful. I've barely ever used it for its intended purpose. I'm gonna need another podzol. Oh my god, don't tell me this was my last podzol. What about laser eye? Laser eye would be awesome, except that it's not in this pack. It came out a little bit too late for this pack. But laser IO is also like really amazing. I love it. One of the best mods ever. Oh yeah, I forgot this is going to take a lot more time than even the capacity runes. Ouch. Shimon. Little spiciness. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. And the little spiciness. Am I doing that much damage? I just realized I'm doing a lot more damage than normal. Is it because of my feral claws? I guess it is. It can't be anything else, can it? It has to be the feral claws. I will remove these because that's not actually fair. But thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Trophies? Trinkets? Yeah, trinkets. Artifacts, actually. I think they're called artifacts. I'm gonna need some runes of fire. I think I'm going to need to make some more living rock as well in the end. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be running out of it. Oh, come on, I just need one more sheet and I can make some more corundum. I think the pressure is holding up. So, that's not too bad. I mean, trinkets, those that you can get and need XP to unlock more, upgrade more slots. Oh, you mean these? I don't think I have anything over here that improves my attack speed, though. I think I specifically made sure that I removed anything that had attack speed, like attack damage. I have attack speed, but not attack damage. So you modified the config a bit. I don't understand the reason to have only 10 slots over here. I'm sorry. Just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to be playing an expert pack, you should have all of the stuff available. That's just my own personal justification for cheating. Where's my second rune of Midgard? Did I put it away? Maybe I put it away. Let me check. Yep, I did. Cool. Alright, so that should be all of the runes that we need for the Blood of Quasar. So that is ready. We have the rune tablet as well. I need to make the Plunderer's Glint L. So Plunderer's Glint I actually have. So does this need to be made in here? Yes, it does. And I also need to make the Soul Scribe, which might be a little bit more of a challenge. Because this thing needs a Dagger of Sacrifice. It also needs a gold inlay, which is actually fine. It needs a Rune of Nidavellir and a Dagger of Sacrifice, which needs a couple of these. And Tinker's Bronze. I'm actually surprised. That's much cheaper than I expected. How are the witches doing? All just happily sitting over there. They have the Salem Institute of Witches been founded over there. They're just happily discussing how to kill me as soon as they get out of there. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. They're going to be stuck there until the end of time. Right, so can I make the Soul Scribe, oh sorry, the Dagger of Sacrifice? I can. And I think I have everything except this rune and the Ender Core. I'm missing a polished rose quartz. How long has it been since I made rose quartz? It's been a while, hasn't it? So Ender Core. There it is. 20 million FE and it's being done like that. Ah, God, I love high powered systems. Makes things so much easier. Alright, so I needed the Dagger of Sacrifice, the Shadow Gem, the Ender Core. What else did I need? I needed a couple of Mana Pearls. Then I also need a Rune of Nidavellir and 2 gold inlays. What are you using for power? I'm using a Nitro Reactor. So this thing does 500,000 FE per tick. It's pretty powerful. Alright, so I do have everything required for the rune of Nidavellir. That's good. I like that most of the base items don't get used up in the Botania runic altar, except like these things. The runes don't get used up, which is really awesome. Until producing antimatter. Oh, I'm not gonna bother producing antimatter with this thing. No, no, no. I'm gonna set up my own fission reactor for that. And then the fission reactor, I'm going to have producing a whole bunch of power. Then I'm gonna make the fusion reactor. And then once that's done, then we'll see what we can do. Alright, this thing is working, I think. I should probably set up more of these clusters, shouldn't I? I do have extra crystals. I could do it. I could place them like one on top of the other. Because vertically it shouldn't be a problem as long as they're in the same chunk. It should be perfectly fine. How far am I in a quest book? In terms of the expert progression, I'm pretty close to finishing off master magic. So that just needs the Gaia reactor controller and the automated iridescent altar controller. Then I'll be done with the magic side. For nuclear physics, I do need to make the fission reactor from mechanism. I need to make like the control circuits, antimatter, mycelial reactor. I'm not sure this is necessary, but I'm pretty close to finishing this. It just needs the Gaia reactor controller. Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes. You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need the Book of Binding. What is bragging rights? That's the last chapter. That's basically when you've automated everything and you start making these mastery tokens. You start making these like mastery tokens. They need like mastery shards. And they need like a bunch of stuff. And you need to put it in the enigmatic tree of life. And then once you generate enough shards to make all these tokens, you can craft the creative world shaper, which is the final quest for Enigmatica 6 Expert. Most streamers and you stop when they've built the tree. Yeah, I think I want to build the tree. The last time I played this pack, I didn't get to building the tree, and I want to do that this time at least. I don't know if I'll be able to do all the mastery tokens and stuff, but at least I want to try and get to the tree. So this is in Strige's higher binding, so we do have that over here. The first thing is going to be Shadow Gem, Dagger of Sacrifice, the 2 mana pearls, the 2 gold inlays, the Ender Core, the Rune of Nidavellir, and that's done. That should give us a Soul Scribe. And I think we are ready to do this, to get the Blood of Quasar once again. Oh, no, we're not. We are not. We need a lot of mana for that. I completely forgot about the mana. How much mana did we need for this? Was it like 6 pools or something? Four pools? So one greater band of mana holds like 2 pools worth, right? So I think 2 of them should be enough then. 2 greater rest rings or greatest rings. I mean, that could be. So that's 8 pools. Greater is 2. Yes. Okay, so 4 pools of mana total. Gotcha. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know you're confused. Huh? Alright, let's get some mana in here. Oh, there we go. It is filling up. Any progress over here? Not really. What about progress over here? 48. Okay, that's not too bad. Getting a bunch of orange corundum. It is really slow, but it's working. Should I just chuck the other band of mana in as well? How crazy would that be? I think I'm going to wait until the bubbles stop flowing. Or the mana bubbles, whatever they are. Because that means that this is done, right? So I'm gonna bottle the mana pool. Sparks, yes, sparks, that's the thing. Does this actually work? It does look like it's working because I'm getting a lot more of these sparks. A lot more mana transfers happening. And I think it's done. Yep, there it is. One greater band of mana. And time to do that again. Neom. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of food now. Let's go grab some food and cook it. As usual, it's time to cook. Unless I have some food in here, which I do, but it's not a lot. Why do I only have that much food? That's a weird amount. That's a really weird amount. You hush, stupid trader. Right, so I'm gonna go for chicken. Ribs. Man, this Gomerillus is eating good. And then finally, cooked mutton. And that is 2 greater bands of mana complete. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work 100%, but I'll see. Don't you interrupt me, I swear to God. Oh my God. So disrespectful. Now he's doing it on purpose, isn't he, Chad? He knows what he's doing. Ruins of Midgard. Right, now, does it matter where you place these? Do they have to go in like a do they have to go in proper positions, or can you place them anywhere? He's calling me all sorts of names. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Order matters. Okay, so I think then... Is this based on like north or something? Like, does this have to face north? North is north? Okay, perfect. So then it's going to be like this. Runes of Midgard go in the middle. Runes of Helheim go in the middle over here. Runes of Fire go over here. And then I'm going to need a Soul Scribe. Plunderer's Glint Ale, which for some reason I put back into my system. An Alf Glass Flask. A Token of Rage. And I need a Wandering Trader. Check out the recipe for the Gayatri and you'll see that order matters. I have seen that recipe. And I can attest to it. What the crap is he selling? He's selling a Great Plate of Eternity, which has Berserker's Fury on it. And Fire Protection 5, Mending, Unbreaking 5. A Lubricant Dispenser. Blue Dye, Reinforced Iron Leggings, Mana Weave, Call of Latent Magic, and Birth Sapling. It's nice, but I don't like Berserker's Fury. Also, it's not worth the 45 emeralds at this point. Too late for that. He's gone to the Alfheim realm now. And we have ourselves another Blood of Quasar. Now, unfortunately, we we can't really we can't really turn that into the meat of Quasar because that needs otherworldly honey. Wait, can't I do that? I'm pretty sure I can do this. Hang on a second. Otherworldly honey. You get that from otherworldly honeycombs. Then I make the otherworldly bee. So how do I turn this into otherworldly honey? Oh. Otherworldly honeycombs with some blaze honeycombs and an illuminating honey bottle in Azevius' spectral compulsion. So I'm gonna need illuminating honey. So that is from woody honeycomb blocks. There's a 40% chance. I mean, that should be easy enough, right? I'm just gonna need to disconnect my honey pot, and that should be easy. Where's my woody honeycombs? Okay, let's see how much illuminating honey we can get from this. That's disconnected, so we should not lose any of this honey. And it also gives us a ton of logs and beeswax, so that's always handy, I guess. I was surprised I actually had the mana to do that craft. I was thinking I'm gonna run out before it's complete. I'm really happy that I didn't. Aha! Oh my god. Why is this not... Hello? I put the runes away. Why is this not turning? Also, I had 4 orange runes already. Oh, is this because it's full? Aha! It's because it's full. Okay. Well, you can go away. Alright, Splutty, have you actually started, like, storing these types of honey, or do you, like me, just get rid of them in the bottomless honey pot? Do you actually store these? I think I'm just gonna get a bucket. You store a few and trash the rest. So do you store the illuminating honey? Is there any need for it other than the meat of Quasar? So I could just get one bucket of this or one glass bottle of this and be done with it, right? It's just that craft? Alright, perfect. So I just need one bottle of illuminating honey. Think I need 2? Why is it not like doing the thing though? Is there a reason this is not working? It's not how it works. So how does it work? Why is there a glass bottle over here? Oh, so if the liquid's already there, then it doesn't work. Ah, I see. Okay, in that case, yeah, we need the bucket. There we go. 4 buckets of illuminating honey. I can actually drink one of these. So that's going to give me a little bit for the spice of life. Maybe I'll drink another one. I'll keep one in here, and then I need to turn one into this otherworldly honey bottle. So I'm going to need 8 otherworldly honey and 4 blaze honeycombs. And I think I should have otherworldly honey up top. Those give night vision. That would be neat, except that I actually have night vision from the goggles. So that would have been neat otherwise. There's so many different ways you can get night vision in modded. It doesn't really matter in the end. Ouch. Okay, so I'm going to need to put these down. So let's see, how should I do this? Yeah, and that has ours has one of the easiest night vision spells. Right, so we got the otherworldly honey bottle. Um, one sec. I think the second bottle slutty might be to taste because this can also be eaten. That might be the reason to get the second one. I don't see any other reason. Like the blood of Quasir. That might be why you were thinking that. Yeah, probably. Probably. So we just need 250 millibuckets. We need the blood of Quasir. That makes the mead. And I don't see any other reason to have this. That's literally it. So I think it is the same thing. Now, I am going to need another thermodynamic. This needs to be at a normal temperature. So can I just push this in? I cannot. That needs to be in a tank or something. Do we have a mech tank? We have a common black hole tank. Maybe that works. Nope, that doesn't work either. I think I'm going to need a fluid encapsulator for this. Let's go up and do that. Fluid encapsulator, I'm gonna make sure that I remove all this just to make things a little bit easier. No. This is centrifugal separator. It's a different machine. And I don't think I have that machine actually. So, I guess I could just use the drain, right? From create. Didn't I have a drain? I'm fairly certain I had a drain. Where is it? Unless I'm wrong, which there is a big possibility of. Huh, maybe I'm wrong. Could have sworn I'd made the drain. Maybe there was a different mod pack. So if I just put this down, I should be able to drain the bottle, right? Yep, there we go. And then I can pull this out with a pipe. Such a roundabout way of doing things, but it works. So I'm not going to question it. Right? Please tell me you're going to work. 1 of 6 blocks. We don't care about that. The temperature needs to be negative 273 to 1700, so that's perfectly fine. And I think we might now be able to go to the Alfheim dimension. How cool is that? Finally a new dimension. Can't wait to see what I can find there. I know, I've been to the Alfheim before. I know it's disappointment. I was just trying to hype it up for chat. So everyone else would also be disappointed. I can't be disappointed alone. We got a Rafflesia. What the heck is a Rafflesia? And a Spectranthemum. And 4 pixie dust. Okay, what is a Rafflesia actually? It functions similarly to a Kekimurus, but eats man-made flowers in the petal apothecary. Instead, it'll consume any nearby placed flowers and synthesize mana from them. While feeding it the same flower several times in a row yields diminishing returns. Feeding it a large variety can yield ludicrous amounts of mana. This might be interesting. I could try to make this work, actually. I've never done a Rafflesia before. Okay, so I drink this, right? The mead of Quasir. Upon imbibing this disturbing drink, the portal to Alfheim will open to you, allowing you to pass. There we go. As you drink the mead formed from great evil, you feel how you suddenly gain the ability to talk in any language used in the 9 worlds. So the 9 realms are basically now open to us. Actually, just 1 realm, so... Ooh. Spooky. And there we go. We have entered Alfheim. Travel to Alfheim. So one cool thing about Alfheim is that all of the trees are dreamwood trees. And if you break the leaves, there's a chance for getting cherries or something from it. Why are they not breaking automatically though? Dream cherries, that's what I was talking about. So dream cherries are pretty useful because they're used in the iridescent altar for a couple of crafts. One is the World Shaper's Grip, and one is the Gaia Mana Spreader, which we are looking to make in the near future. So this is awesome. I'm gonna get a couple of dream cherries because these are also really good for food. You see how much saturation they have? 12 saturation, that's pretty awesome. I don't think there's any way of making these. Whoa! Catch a fairy for the Drugme farm, that is indeed important. We also get a bunch of mystical flowers over here. Have cheaty slash home enabled. Hey, that comes with cheat mode on, okay? It's not enabled by me for no reason. I have to have that because I have CCI. It's not like I chose to play with cheat mode on just for the sake of it. I see a fairy. An Alfheim pixie. That's the one that I need to get, right? The pixie? This is the one, right? Did I get the right thing or not? Now I don't know. Gets pixie dust in a Drugme farm. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we got 6 dream cherries. That's actually not a lot. Yeah, I do need to eat one. Flourishing archwood. How'd I get that? Oh, from that tree. Okay. And there's witches over here, by the way. There's a lot of witches. Yeah, these trees can come in interesting shapes. There we go. 10 dream cherries. I don't know how many I want. I think like 16 should be enough. You reckon 16 should be enough? Yeah, this is the best place to go and farm witches if you need to. Like, if we didn't have the witch spawn egg, this would have to be the place to come to get witches. Alright. I have eaten one. Time to roll out. No worries at all, John. I shall be leaving in 15 minutes or so as well. Thank you for hanging out. Always a pleasure. Think you can just put the leaves in your self farm. Oh really? The Dreamwood leaves? That's actually... I didn't know that's a thing. Oh my god, we got illusioners. I got one. So where'd my portal go? Hang on a second. Where's my portal? I should have listened to Titan and marked it. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's mark this before I forget about it again. Oh, come on, I missed it. I mean, to be fair, it's a 1 block. So, it's not that easy to hit it. We got a bunch of Dreamwood, we got some Dream Cherries, we also got a Dreamwood leaf. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any Dreamwood saplings, is there? Yeah, I don't think there's any dreamwood saplings, so we can't actually plant a dreamwood tree in the Sylph farm. But if Splurry is correct, and he usually is, you can just put down the leaves. So that's cool. And also, I now have the pixie. So let's get a seat for the pixie. And that'll give us pixie dust for days. I actually never made pixie dust the last time I played this. I did all of it manually. Dreamwood logs might work in the Sylph farm. I'll put down some of those as well. Alright, now where do I put this thing? Because all of my spaces are pretty much occupied. Okay, I found a free space. Are you gonna... I don't know if that one is stuck or if it can escape. So let's get some glass real quick. Right, the pixie is now stuck. Alrighty, do we have any more will crystals? I'm pretty sure we don't. Oh, we do! I'm actually surprised that we do. There we go. So we've got some will crystals, buddy. This thing has worked. It has worked fantastically well. So I can put these away now, now that I know that this is working. And I can make more clusters eventually. Dude, that's... It feels so good when like blood magic works because I never expect it to work. Now just leave it running and it'll give you passive crystals. Exactly. That's going to be the plan. What now? I need to make more of these. More of the runes of capacity. I think we'll make some 2 more. That'll end with this. And then how much capacity do I have right now? 225. Okay. 225 is not bad. It'll go up to 229 once we have this done. Once we have these 2. You might be able to hear like firecrackers and stuff going on in the background. That's because it's Diwali. People just love noise pollution in my country. Right. Apart from the rune... Oh, I didn't mean to put that away. I do need to do the control rod assembly. So... I think I might be able to do this. I just need some cobalt. Yeah, let's actually do that. Just needs so much time. I try muting every time like a firecracker goes off, but sometimes I just can't. Right? So this should be 220... Oh, 232. 234 actually. 236. What? I thought it would increase by 4 buckets. I guess the augmented capacity is making this increase even more. I did not expect that, so that's good. And we have 18 more of these left. Wow. I might need to work on this a little bit offline. There's so many of these left. I can't possibly do them all on stream. It's just going to take way too much time just waiting around for stuff. Mostly mana. But yeah, I did not expect to actually go to Alfheim today. That was a bit of a dark horse situation. That's why you automate the altar. Automation. I need to make the control rod assembly titan. So that's going to be needing some advanced pressurized tubes. Then I need to make the elite. Then I need to make some cobalt stuff. Now this is only going to make one, but we're definitely going to need more control rod assemblies as this goes. This is just to get the quest complete. There we go, one quest complete. And now the atomic alloy. Now I think I should have some atomic alloy already. But normally you need polonium for this, which means you need to build a fission reactor. Oh, sorry, plutonium, my bad. So you need molten shadow steel, you need plutonium and manilin ingots to make the atomic alloy. So this is a pretty crazy recipe. And it allows you to make the ultimate control circuit, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. Yeah, I don't have that. Can I make it? I would need one CPU, one elite control circuit, 2 alloys, and 1 ultimate memory chip. And some molten pink ender slime. I might be able to do this. The only problem might be the ultimate memory chip. So that needs 2 of these, which needs 4 of these, which needs 8 of these. I'm missing some RAM chips. Okay, I mean that's doable. Oh, I need transistors. I'm gonna need to buy some transistors, chat. Right, 32 transistors should be enough for now, I think. I'll come back for more later. This goes in here and here. Give me RAM chips. 32 RAM chips are complete. Okay, so now that the RAM chips are complete, let's make the basic memory chip. Right, and while this is turning into the chips, I can also work on the CPU. Now I think I need the AS CPU 81221. So, oh, I can actually make it. Surprising. And then that also needs to be decompressed. Right, let's check the Gaia spreader. What do I need for the Gaia spreader? Gaia reactor mana output port. Okay. So for the Gaia spreader, I need 4 Gaia spirits. Easy. I need an ancient sapling. I need some Bifrost blocks, a spectral lens, an elven spreader, dragon stone, and 2 runes of Midgard. This is actually doable. The only problem is I need this. What constellation is this? I don't remember. What's the one that looks really weird? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go through all of these one by one. That's not it. Oh, there we go. Narratus. Found it. So, basically, I need Narratus in the sky, and I need to attune a celestial crystal to Narratus. It's in the book? Oh yeah, it is in the book. I keep forgetting that the book actually has a use, except as a chest. So, should I just make it nighttime? Make it nighttime. We'll see if Narratus is in the sky. We'll get an attuned celestial crystal to it. Yeah, sure. Shape 1 will do. I don't care which one it is, actually. I just need the altar to be attuned to it. And I'm going to need some flux powder. So if I have 16 of these, I need 8. 14. I think 14 is the correct amount. So this should make the ultimate memory chips. Perfect. So that's going to need 128,000 millibuckets of memory essence. Thankfully, we have a bunch of XP, so that shouldn't matter. And we can put this in here. And let's get the chibuk. And that should work. Easy as that. I do need to refill this, but I'll do that later. So we got the ultimate memory chips. I only needed one. I don't know why I did two, but okay. Atomic alloy, elite control circuit. I need 3 demonic slates. I'll work on that later. First, I need to make sure that Naratus is in the sky. If it's not, then I need to sleep. Oh, also for Naratus, I would probably need more astral relays, wouldn't I? Because I think my astral relays are on Lucerna. So that's not going to work. How many does Naratus have? Discovery, which one is it? Is it in Discovery? No. Constellations, there we go. Oh, of course it would be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7 astral relays for this. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need one more. I don't think I have another one. Nope. And I can make one though. So glass lens, relays, inlays, runes of air, and refined radiance. I was actually not sure if I had the refined radiance, so it's a good thing that I have. Otherwise, that would have been a little bit of a problem. Right, so let's grab these. I am going to have to sleep though, because I don't think Naruto is in the sky, is it? Unless you can't see it in the sky with your naked eye and you have to use the telescope. Oh, I see something. What is this? Is there something that I haven't marked yet? Oh my god, is it Horologium? No, that's not. It can't be Horologium, can it? No, it's not. It's not. It's something else. Now which one haven't I marked yet? I haven't marked Alcara, Vorax, Jelu, Altiria, Lucerna. I have marked. It's not Alcara. It's not Vorax. It's not Gelu. It's not Altiria. It's not Horologium. Which one is this? It looks like something like this. So there's a top one over here, a bottom one over here. Let's try these again. That's not it. That's not it. That's definitely not it. There's no top and bottom, left and right. I think it might be Naruto's actually. Hang on. Oh, it is Naruto's. What the heck? I've been searching for this thing and I completely forgot that I haven't marked it yet. Okay, let's try that again. This time a little bit more accurately. I'd completely forgotten that I didn't mark all of the constellations in the sky yet. There we go. So we have Naruto's now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. La la la. There we go. Alright, so we have a Naruto Celestial Crystal. Let's actually put all this stuff away so that we don't lose it. And I'm gonna put this in the iridescent. Oh, Alto! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, Hannah!
Ladies and gentlemen, may I
Oh,
have
you
your
scared the
attention,
absolute
please?
crap out of me. I was so focused on my crafting. Welcome in, Raiders. J-Trax, welcome in. Starlight Jess, welcome in. Clara, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Hannah. You absolutely scared the pants off me. Oh my god. Because I play with CCI, so the zombies just started spawning. Oh, there they go. Bye, 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 zombies. It's like a train. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in for those of you who know me. Who don't know me, sorry. My name is Professor Deadshot. I normally play modded Minecrafts. I'm currently playing a mod pack called Enigmatica 6 Expert. I normally play like expert-ish mod packs over here. And I'm currently trying to do some Astral Sorcery stuff. Astral, you love the visuals from this mod? Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking mod. Yeah, they're pushing each other over, trying to get me. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Finished up E90 a few weeks. So I did see you were playing that, Hannah. I actually was lurking in a couple of your streams for E90. It's a pretty short pack compared to E6E, but it looked quite enjoyable though. Oh, ads! Oh my god. Ads always hit at the worst time. I'm pretty sure some of the zombies have fallen in water, so I'm going to have to go down and like actually fight them, right? Yep, look, there they are. Look at all of those zombies. They're all going to turn into sea, what do you call those things? Drowns. Also, I don't know if I said thank you, Clara, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Most of you zombies have turned into drowns, and the rest are on their way, Hannah. Welcome back. We have so many of them. What have you been up to today, Hannah? I don't know why they're getting hurt. You're playing E9E, then you were stuck in hospital for 2 weeks and unable to game for about 4 weeks. Oh my god. What happened? I hope everything's okay now. Only just got back to Twitch for about 3 days. Wow. Yeah, I think it has been a while since I've seen you live, but I thought I was just missing your streams or something. I didn't know things were bad. I hope you're doing okay now. Also, Titan, thank you for the command. That really did help quite a bit. Alright, so this is my humble abode, which I stole on the first day. I have not built this structure. And everything on the outside, this is basically my progression. Oh, and I missed the thing. Typical. There we go, that's better. So this is all my progression. You're doing better, had a medical issue with your leg that meant you needed to be in hospital. I see. That sounds pretty bad. I hope everything's okay. Oh. I was just about to end when you raided though, Hannah. I'm not going to be going on for too much longer. I'll go on for like 15 minutes more because of the raid. Yeah, I normally end like 1 minute before you raided me. Because I stream for 3 hours. I can go a little bit extra today because I have a holiday tomorrow. You need to go to bed? No worries at all. Thank you so much for the raid though. Really appreciate it. And people from Hannah's stream, if you have to go and sleep, please go do so as well. I just appreciate everyone who just hung around. after the stream. Hey, stop it. She's talking retired. Yeeting me off the edge. My tank is full. I need to do something about this. Can I get this into an advanced tank? I can. That should solve the problem. There we go. Easy as that. 36,465 millibuckets of liquid chorus. Right. So what were we doing before the raid hit me? We were working on Narratus and Gaia Spreader, right? We were, no. We were working on the Ultimate Control Circuit. So I need to make some slates. I have one demonic slate. I need 2 more. So let's grab 2 of the basic slates and turn them into demonic slates. So I'm going to put this as the filter and then put this in and remove this and tick this a little bit so it turns into the next tier and the next tier and the next tier. And there we go. We have 3 demonic slates just like that. Now that we have that, I think we should have pretty much everything in order to make the ultimate control circuit. Let's just figure it out. So the demonic slates go first, naturally. Then we need 2 atomic alloys, 1 CPU, 1 elite control circuit, and an ultimate memory chip. Oh, talking retired. I was on this slot. That will not work. Okay, I think this is everything that I need. 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. And then I need the molten pink ender slime, which is in this tank. And there we go. That's that. We should be getting our first ultimate control circuit shortly. And that has unlocked another quest, which is antimatter. It certainly should not be possible by all accounts, yet here you are holding antimatter in the palm of your hand. So making this is pretty straightforward. You need 1,000 millibuckets of antimatter to make the pellet, and you need a chemical crystallizer. And you also need the antimatter itself, which comes from a supercritical phase shifter. Now this thing needs polonium and 400. It doesn't actually need 400 million Fe, but 400 million Fe will make it process at 1 millibucket per tick. I think 1 million should be more than enough. And basically, you need 1,000 millibuckets of polonium to make 1 millibucket of antimatter. So this is a pretty expensive recipe. If you wanted one bucket of antimatter, you would need 1,000 buckets of polonium. And each bucket of polonium will need 10 buckets of nuclear waste. So 1,000 of this needs 10,000 of this. So, hi Joseph, how you doing? So 1,000 buckets of polonium means 10,000 buckets of nuclear waste. And that means 10,000 buckets of fissile fuel. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to make 10,000 buckets of fissile fuel. That's going to be ridiculously difficult. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. We always do. Mechanism is something that I can work on pretty easily. Thankfully, nuclear waste is free from creating the energy to run the SPS. Yeah, exactly. So if you put the fission reactor in place, then you basically get free nuclear waste because you don't have a choice. Mechanism advanced. Yeah, so like the fission reactor and stuff is pretty advanced. But we'll get there eventually. It's mostly going to be managing the resources at this point, and I think I should divert away from mechanism for a little bit and get back into resourceful bees and find a way to process all of this stuff. Because I need a lot of resources now. This thing is not going to be enough. The resources that I have is not going to be enough. I need to get all of these things turned into resources. Okay, Splutty, are you still here? I just want to make sure of one thing. I think you're still here because I think you just said the nuclear waste message, right? I didn't say you did anything. I have a question to ask. These dimensional stabilizers, the tier 3, for example, can I remove it from the wall and then upgrade it and put it back? Like, let's say I have this tier 2 and want to upgrade this to tier 3. I can just pop it off, upgrade it, and put it back. No problem. Okay, that's good because I only have 2 of the tier 4s and I want to upgrade the rest of them. If your storage hits max due to that, you just can't put anything in. Perfect, perfect. But you can still access all the stuff that's already in. And then you can't put anything back in if you pull something out, right? Perfect. That makes sense. Cool. Because I'm thinking of upgrading all of those to tier 4. In anticipation of all the resources that I'm going to get from the resourceful honeycombs. I am deciding to do that. Yeah, it's kind of like a disk drive. True. Yeah, I have my disks as backup. That is also true. Okay, how are we doing on this? Oh, we are almost done with this. We only have 52 orange corundum clusters left. Atomic disassembler is greater than diamond pickaxe. Oh, you want me to rename this? Joseph, I didn't see that. My bad. There we go. I kind of like that. Diamond pickaxe, in brackets, fake. It does seem fake, doesn't it? Now, how much corundum do I have? Still have only 183 orange corundum. And only 90. Wait, why is there only 93 red? That doesn't make any sense. The other ones have been producing a lot more. I need to check this. It seems like the red corundum is not working. Please tell me I didn't do something wrong over here. Because red corundum is one of the ones that's used the most. I need a lot of red corundum. No, it seems to be okay. There's nothing blocking it from growing, is there? I used a lot of reds already. But I still should have had... So, is that it? Yeah, that may be it, actually. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, maybe I might have used it. What did I use it for, though? Red runes for augmented capacities. Oh, sacrifice. Duh. That's where I use the red runes. Okay. I was like, there's no way I have only that many. Okay. Problem solved, chat. Problem solved. I figured it out. I was a moron and I wasted them all. Okay, did I sleep? Why did I sleep? I need it to be nighttime. I need the narratus. Narratus is needed for the Gaia Mana Spreader. So let's figure this out, shall we? Okay, I need a Dream Cherry. I need 4 Gaia Spirits. Hiya. I'm going to need an Ancient Sapling, which I do not have. How do you get an Ancient Sapling? Oh, right. That's not easy. Why did I think it would be easy? So this needs the Ritual of the Forest, which needs some gold powder, which I don't think I have. And I'm pretty much running out of gold leaves as well. So it might be something I need to do in the near future. Someone remind me of that. Yeah, I did. I did. So I got the 6 items that I needed for the craft. But it doesn't do the other stuff. Like the gold powder is not going to pull that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the serene sapling. Sorry for the delay. Oh, no worries at all. Delay can be problematic. I understand. Alright, I'm going to need some mana glass. I do not have any mana glass. Turn that into Alf glass. And then I need the Rod of the Bifrost. Now I only need 6, but I'm going to make 2 extras and keep them if I need them for the future. Just a little bit of future planning over there, never hurts. I do not have Dragonstone. Oh my god. I don't have infused diamond, do I? No. Oh no. My plans have been foiled. Oh my god. What does it take to make a block of crystallized mineral? Quick. Mineral. Can I get more chunks somehow? Enriched mineral log. Okay, I can't do that. I'm going to need sky slime. I do have sky slime. So if I got 3 buckets of these, then I can put that together with buckets of mineral resin. Yes. Yes, I will do it. The only problem might be... No. It's in the fluid mixer, so it should be fine. I think I did a little bit too much in there, but that's fine. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that. Right, so I should now be able to make the infused diamond. Perfect. We should see that happen pretty quickly because now we have a lot of power in our energizing orb. And while that is working on the rest of the mineral, let's go ahead and get... I need to exchange these. That's a mana diamond. And that turns into a dragonstone. Am I correct? Yes, I am correct. Alright, that was a bit... I got a little bit scared over there because I thought we won't be able to do it. What? Ah!
Wait, hell, didn't this let me do this yesterday?
Oh, you have a different anniversary date from your subscription date, time consumer. That's how it happened. It happens for me at Mr. Wiggly's. My stream anniversary is different from my subscription day. I use that to confuse the heck out of him every time. Ah, come on! Come on, Titan. I'm on a time limit over here. Dang it. Titan always comes in clutch. He's the Lord that giveth and the Lord that taketh away. Yesterday it said 6 months, today it says 7. Yeah, because yesterday when you subscribed, it probably didn't count the 6 months of subscription that you did. Or something like that. Twitch is like really weird. It does a weird counting system. So today, because it's your anniversary, it incremented the month counter to 7. I think that's how it does it. It's weird. I don't think about it too much. Right, so all I need is the mana spreader now, and I should be okay. Zombie rain near the belt. Okay, I'll get rid of them. There's also the funny one where Xsolar can't repeat your subs because your payment method doesn't allow it, and then you get a celebration for renewed sub that wasn't renewed. Yeah, Xsolar doesn't allow repeated payments for me either. I have to cancel the sub every single month as soon as I subscribe and resub the next month once it runs out. Xsolar is weird. A lot of payment stuff is just weird, isn't it? Alright, so this is done. Finally. Solar, a bunch of scammers. I mean, I don't know if I would call them scammers per se, but they definitely are weird. I've never been scammed by them, at least. But I have had a bunch of failed payments. Like failed payments when I tried to do a sub. I have faced that issue. Right. I think I have everything to do the Gaia spreader, except maybe the starlight that I need for it. If I don't have the starlight for this, I'm gonna be sad. And that just is in the sky. I have Narutus. Yep. I don't have enough mana. Oh, starlight. Great. Okay then, that's gonna be where we wrap it up for today. We can't actually do this. I need to figure out how to get a lot more starlight, chat. Someone's gonna have to teach me because astral sorcery is something that I just can't do. I just can't figure it out for some reason. It's too difficult. I haven't even gotten into like the whole perk system. This is done, right? I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't breaking it for no reason. Right, let's find someone to raid. Let's see. We have a Luna, we have a Fairy Wings, we have a Zobias, we have a Sheep Dancer. Wow, haven't raided Sheep Dancer in a while. Let me just... yeah, let's go raid Sheep Dancer. I haven't raided her in a long time. Right. The raid has been created. This channel is intended for mature audiences, so step wisely. The raid messages are in chat right now. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second message. Thank you all for joining in today. It was a really wonderful stream. I got a lot more done than I expected once again. Thank you. Shimon, thank you for the 100 bits. Hannah, I know she's gone to bed, but thank you so much for the raid. Clara, thank you for the follow. Time Consumer with the anniversary, I guess, today for the tier 3 sub. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate all of you stopping in, hanging out, lurking, chatting, all the good stuff. I'm not going to be back tomorrow because it is Diwali, so it's a holiday. I won't be at home. I will be celebrating with my cousins. So I will see you guys hopefully on Thursday. It will be about 3 hours and 20 minutes before whatever the time is for you now. Hopefully I shall see you then. Until then, everyone stay safe and have an excellent time zone. Bye bye.